Silent.
Yep. Nice.
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Happy Podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
The world's greatest named podcast.
Yeah. We have so many fans now.
Yes.
Shout out John. Shout out Teddy. Shout out Brooke. Shout out Billions, Jillians.
Hell yeah. The boys and girls.
all the boys.
We're going to have one female listener now?
I think we have two.
That's big. That's big move.
Yeah, it is big. It's exciting stuff.
Hell yeah. That's badass. I got the guy that just started estimating my office to subscribe to my YouTube channel today.
Oh, new guy?
I was like, rule number 1 of estimating. Watch my YouTube channel.
You have to watch all the videos. How's he doing? Does he suck?
He came from cars. So he didn't even come from construction.
What does he estimate? So he has no estimating experience.
Yes, we're just teaching. He's just a smart guy.
What the fuck, dude? I could be doing that.
He's got so many fucking... Answer your phone.
What are you talking? I always answer my... Who's calling me?
I called you 3 times.
Who?
We all
When?
called you.
You called me?
The other day, yeah.
When?
The other day. I don't want to put this in the pod.
This is fine.
All right.
When I was
So Chris
asleep
works for
at
my
Lake
dad.
George?
Yes. You were supposed to... Because my dad thought you were going to be working during the day. And then Brock told you something else. There was mayhem in the office. Everybody was bouncing off the walls.
Was it really?
Yeah, the new estimator guy's like, what the hell's going on? So what the hell? His name's Luke, too.
Oh.
So there's 2 estimators, and they're both named Luke.
Yeah, no, I was like asleep when that happened. I woke up. Well, I kept waking up to the calls, and I would be like,
jeez.
I don't have this number. I'm not picking up.
We're gonna need you guys to get over here right now. Yeah, I'm in Lake George.
I only pick up to Brock Ball.
Brock Ball.
Shout out Brock Ball.
Construction foreman.
I guess I'll do that tomorrow when I'm doing nothing on fucking Day Crew. I'll put everybody's numbers into my phone from the contact list.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, that could be.
Hell yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun just sitting there for 8 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill myself. What can I do? And I want to like just fuck around on like an excavator, but we don't even have excavators there.
Yeah. Well, the job's dying down.
Yeah. No, it is.
Yeah.
Night Crew was fun though. It was some insane dude was talking to me for the beginning of the shift. That was fun.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was doing like the classic like boomer talk where he's like,
yeah,
these fucking kids don't know how to work. They're all pussies. You see them all right though. And then it was like
he walks away. The next guy sees like that fucking guy I was just talking to.
Yeah, back in my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like saw me with like my hand was in my pocket.
He'll just suck.
Yeah.
Every one of those guys fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, they're the worst. They think they're really good because they don't put their hands in their pockets.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm the best electrician.
To a 50-year-old, hands in the pockets.
Yeah, they never sit down, ever. Yeah. Even if nothing's happening.
They're just staring at something, not doing anything.
Yeah.
I walked on that job site, and there was an old guy. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I went, hi, my name's Luke. And he goes, hey, man, fucking. And he goes on a 20-minute conversation about he's trying to refurbish his dad's truck. Yeah. And he's like, I'll be goddamned if I don't do it. That is my dad's truck. Like, oh, fuck. You kidding me? Yeah. I still, like, all I said was hi.
Yeah. No,
20 minutes in. He's like, you see this Chevy?
Yeah, that's the worst kind of guy.
I fucking hate him. Yeah. We used to have a guy that was in the military. Yeah. And he was like, he would always brag about stuff that he did in the military, like, all the time. Like, hey, hot one out today. He'll be like, 2006 Afghanistan. It was really
it was way hotter than this. Yeah.
And he'll start doing that shit. And every day he would come in, and he was like a compulsive liar. And he'd be like, yeah, when I was over there, like I had my sniper rifle up on the roof. And then the next day he'd be like, yeah, like my dog in Afghanistan. Like every day he would come in with a different story of like a specialized thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I was in the chopper.
He's like stealing valor as like an actual truth. Yeah. Like he was there, but that's very funny. That's a cool kind of guy to be.
It was pretty funny at first. Yeah. It got old so fast.
I was wearing like an army hat all weekend. I have like a hat from like a specific platoon. And like I've been wearing it around just telling people.
Yeah, you know. Electricity didn't work out. I'm more of a fighting guy anyways.
Yeah, exactly. You got to like imply it, but then never actually say you were in the military. Just kind of have the vibe of it is the best. Like I have a couple like Air Force style shirts.
Somebody comes in the room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, stuff like that.
Guys like us,
yeah,
we're not like them.
Yeah. we do this that you can sleep at home at 6. Sorry, I can't talk, man.
Dude, that was
a terrible time to do the podcast. I'm tired as shit.
Really? Drink some beer.
Last night, I was trying to, like, say something to Brock, and it took me, like, 2 minutes to, like, halfway form the sentence, and I was just like, I'll tell you tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now.
Like, Brock's just sitting there.
Yeah, no, it was like end of the night, and we were just sitting there, and I was like, well, I think you live out in Pennsylvania. I think that's like Frederick. And then I was like, fuck it, dude.
You just gave up on your sentence?
Yeah, I did. But like after like way too long. Like I tried. But it was no good. God, I used to work with this guy at our old company, like you were saying. He would just fucking talk the entire day. It was like borderline, like, is this guy all right?
Yeah.
Like I would fall asleep. We would have like an hour drive to some job, and I would fall asleep in the van, and like he would still be talking when we got there. he didn't stop at all. He didn't need you to like say anything.
It's like my second wife. That was the worst.
Yeah, and then you would like try, like, let's say you're in the mood to have a conversation with him. You would like try to be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Like I've heard of that. And then like as you were saying that, he would like start talking louder over you. So he's like, fuck.
There's tons of these guys in construction.
Insane. Yeah,
they're all, I don't know,
the worst guys on the
Wayne was the fun. You know Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne was the funniest because he's so braggadocious towards other electricians.
Yeah,
he got this one guy so mad one day because he was going around the job site parking lot. There's a huge job, like 200 men, and Wayne's going around like, I'm the best electrician. No one's better than me. And he's saying this to like all electricians, like nobody's better.
He probably
than
just
me.
like hit
he's
a
like
big bump of coke.
The greatest, what was it? The greatest estimators of all time. It goes me, the Jesus, or electricians. It's me, then Jesus.
It's me, Jesus, and Thomas Edison. Yeah.
I remember one guy getting so mad.
Yeah, I feel like I was telling people about Wayne this weekend.
Yeah, Wayne is a legend.
Yeah, he's so sick.
He's always in his overalls.
Yeah, that's a guy that's like he's fun to watch him talk to people. You don't want to get stuck talking to him though. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be stuck in a conversation too long.
Yeah,
with that guy.
He's got crazy eyes.
Yeah,
he'll hit you with the eyes.
I'm realizing I really hate eye contact with anybody.
Stop looking at me,
I'm
dude.
really staring
Why are you
in your
fucking
eyes
looking at me?
now I'm thinking about it, so I'm gonna stare at you. But
now that you're self-conscious about it, you're gonna stare at me.
Yeah, there's this guy this weekend. He's shout out Lance. Lance. Just every time I would look at him, he was just staring at me, and I don't know what the fuck his problem was.
Yeah. I heard that's like that someplace like Germany. Yeah. Apparently, it's cool for just like you to stare at somebody.
Yeah,
and like they don't react.
Like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah. If someone's looking at me, I like get like kind of mad. Like it's
yeah, what the fuck? You think you're better than me? You fuck, I'm the best electrician there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's me and Jesus.
Yeah, me, Jesus, the Thomas Edison.
Yeah. All right, I got some dirt.
Yeah, what's the dirt?
I'm gonna say this. Pennington's probably not watching in this far.
Oh God.
So tell me what you think about this situation.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Is this recent?
It's not that big. Yes, it was Saturday.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal. I probably won't bring it up to him, but I am concerned socially. Mm-hmm. So we struck a deal. We're like, let's hang out on Saturday after our shows. And
That's
I went back to your house, the
yeah.
Comedy Hype House.
Yeah.
Matt Pennington lives there. And he's like, all right, do you want some pizza? I said, yes.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, you get some beer. I'll get some pizza. We'll call it even. Mm-hmm. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
We go there, we hang out, we're drinking beer. I got a 30-pack. He got 2 pizzas. Even trade, I thought. Mm-hmm. We'll get into that.
Okay.
And
this sounds even so far.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
So far, it sounds
so
even.
far, so good.
And we got tired. I ate my whole pizza. He ate his whole pizza. And we only had like 6 beers.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm tired. I'm going to go home. He's tired too, so he was going to go upstairs. I was like, well, I'm taking this beer. I'm not leaving it half here or something.
Yeah.
But how much do I owe you for the pizzas? And he's like, he's like, $16 plus tip, but I drank some of the beers, so just call it a 16 even for a medium 2-topping pizza.
Yeah.
I see a Domino's ad that says 2 medium topping pizzas for $6.99 each.
You motherfucker.
What the hell is this guy trying to fucking pull on me? Did he fuck me out of a $10?
Oh, that is. Did you didn't bring this up?
I haven't brought it up to him yet.
Okay.
If he did that, he's a social demon.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is demon
That's insane
activity.
behavior.
If he's
but
like,
also, you're being pretty cheap.
well, all right,
Yeah.
It's,
Okay.
You know, I know
Let's
that.
get
I
that
know
out of the way.
$16.
But if you need your $60, you can't.
Well,
judge
he's being
that.
cheap
Yeah.
if it's true. It might not be true. He
Cheap
might not
if
have got
true.
the deal or something. I don't know.
Okay.
$32 for 2 pizzas seems a little high to me.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Seems a little high after I see the ad.
God, that might have been his whole thing,
dude.
Yeah.
What?
That's
Imagine
good,
that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I-
Well,
should
if he made you split the beers, that would have been insane. If
Yeah.
he made you like leave half
Well,
of
I
these
Venmoed
here.
him $16. I think the whole
Yeah.
thing only cost $15.
Yeah.
I think the whole
No.
thing only cost $16. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's the best deal in pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fucked.
I can never trust him again.
Ooh, just don't make
I have
deals
to
with
just
him.
become mortal enemies now.
Or just like you got to do your due diligence. You know
Yeah,
what
I gotta
mean?
find that receipt. I
you
gotta sneak
try
into
to-
your house.
Yeah. Next time, be like, hey, bring
He
the
gets
receipt.
Domino's
Yeah.
all the time. I can find
they
the
do.
receipt.
There's always Domino's in my house.
Yeah, he always fucking has it.
Oh, that's always tempting. There's always like
Yeah.
chocolate lava cakes in my fridge.
That's
and I'll
part
come
of the
home.
deal.
That is part of the deal. Did he get lava cakes
I looked
too?
at the deal. My phone's
Oh.
recording, but I screenshot it all.
Yeah. Wait. So
How should I bring that up? Should be like, hey, the other day.
I think you can't bring that up. That's like a.
He's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
you fucking need $10. I'll be like,
Yeah.
you need $10.
I can't tell if it's like more psycho that he pulled that on you, or more
I
psycho that
I would never brought it
Yeah,
up if I
you
didn't see the
immediately
fucking
get a-
commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the commercial. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, wait.
was that the whole thing or just my
Mm.
pizza?
No, he's trying
I'm
to fuck you out
torn.
of 15
Oh, he's trying to
bucks.
fuck my
Yeah.
ass right now.
Try to see. He might feel guilty. Try to see if be like,
Should
hey,
I
man.
order pizza and like be like, how much do I have him say like, how much do I owe you? Be like $7.
Yeah. Or either split it or just be like, hey man, could you get me a burrito?
If he's like,
Yeah.
wow, they're usually 16.
Yeah.
He's a true man.
Yeah.
If he's
true,
like,
okay.
yeah, I know the deal.
Yeah. Or yeah, try to hit him with the exact same thing. Be like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get us 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
You might pay
He's
me
gonna be like,
15
it's only
bucks.
$8. Suck my dick.
Yeah, that's actually the move. Be like, I'm gonna get 2 pizzas. Could you pay me 15 bucks?
That's how I
See
do
what
it.
happens. Yeah. If he's like, oh, actually, there's a deal. You got his ass.
If I corner, how can I corner?
Yeah, you
I
got.
just got him in the back of the port.
And then if he does do that, then you have to like you gotta beat the shit.
And then I just gotta fuck him
You
up.
gotta rob him. Yeah.
I just break into the port during a
Yeah.
show. He's bartending. I just jump over the bar.
Smash.
You
him.
fucking get $10 out of me?
Yeah. I haven't seen those guys at all. Actually, I saw.
Yeah, where the hell
Paddington
you
today.
been?
Lake George again. But I don't know. I wasn't even there for that long. I did a show Friday with the Barrel Boys.
How was
It a
that?
Fun
Was that
show.
tight?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
I
it
need to
was,
get on one of them.
It was really. It was,
Oh, no.
What?
Harlem City was horrible.
Harm City was bad.
Yeah, it was
What
so
happened?
bad.
Why?
None of my followers showed up.
Oh, Greg was there, right? That's,
Yeah, that's probably why.
that's why it was bad.
No, I think it was because it was
Yeah.
it was Saturday.
Yeah.
It was Labor Day weekend. So
Yeah.
I think all cool people left on vacation, and then our show was full of goobers.
Yeah,
It was
that's-
just old people.
That's
It was weird.
The last one I did, there was that big Orioles game. Or there's some kind of game going on.
It's
Do you remember
Preakness.
that? Oh, it was
Preakness,
Preakness.
yeah.
Yes. It was
We get
Preakness
fucked
and the
on
Orioles
holiday.
games.
Yeah, we get fucked on holidays when like there's something big going on.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
like it's all just like old black women.
It's just
sitting
goobers.
there.
Yeah, it was literally we had
Yeah.
4 grand. There was only 20 people.
Yeah. And
Thank
then you're
God we
stuck
got
with
20.
the old black women and white hipsters.
Yeah,
and
we
that's-
fucking invited
yeah.
Mike B on, the guy who books all the DC Comedy Loft.
Oh.
And he was literally just like, nice. I was like,
Yeah,
"God
that's
damn,
really
this is
brutal,
fucked."
actually.
Hurley was on it. We had fucking multiple club owners on the show.
Yeah. You invited all the big wigs
Yeah,
out.
we're throwing sold out
Yeah.
shows every time.
You guys you might be the most blatant, like, using your show to get spots. People.
No.
involved. Yeah. It's
no,
so.
we throw the
yeah.
best show we can.
Like Adam Friesman's on every other show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Damn right.
crazy.
Damn right. That's how you do it. That's how you-
I know.
that's what I noticed.
I know this is a sensitive topic, Matt Pennington, but I do want to start throwing a show with him I want to do the.
I'm
Saturday.
joking. This is gonna end up being really funny. I'm not that mad about the pizzas.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be nuts if I was extremely salty about it.
If you just never
if I was like,
again. Yeah.
You know, one time, Matt. I'll just tell Mike B that.
Is the Comedy Loft is that a club?
Yeah, that's a sick club.
Really?
250-person room upstairs, 50-person downstairs.
Damn, you
rooms.
fucking blew it.
That's
really bad.
Yeah, Adam's already in there. I saw him talking to Mike. He's like,
these
guys aren't like me.
These are usually worse than this.
Yeah, me and Kwame are just walking around, just like every 3 words, like, yeah, it's usually not this bad, but how are you doing?
Yeah. What was bad? Were there like I saw pictures of it.
It was truly just goobers.
Yeah,
because there was a couple young people up the front.
Yeah, taking it up the front.
Yeah, I took it up the front.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's funny. Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
True.
But there was young people up front, and they would like go to laugh, but like all the goobers behind them wouldn't laugh, and so they would like stifle themselves.
Yeah.
Because like I would get the young people rolling a little bit, and then they would feel outcasted by all these goddamn old people.
Yeah, that's what was kind of happening at the Barrel House show. Because it's a lot of fucking people were there. So it was like probably like 60 or 70 people watching, but it was just such a big space that like everybody was so spread out. And then like people, you would hear like 4 big laughs from like 4 of the tables, but it like, they were so far away that it like didn't feel like you were doing well. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it was like
that's what the Charles Village pub was. Where was this one?
They're just like too far away. It was Market Street Brewing.
Really?
It's a really cool brew. Like I wouldn't mind going there to like just drink one day. It's like a cool place. But
Dom Selesky threw a show at the CVP in Towson. It was like 120 people showed up.
I heard
but
about
they
that.
were drinking. Like they were there for the show, but they were drinkers.
That
they
was
were at the bar trying to do stuff. So like I remember screaming. I hope Jen's not watching, but I did my sister joke.
Yeah.
It didn't land, and I just quieted down. I was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to talk about my sister getting fucked up here." That got him.
Yeah,
that got him.
Also, I couldn't figure out the speaker setup, so I would like start doing well. And then, like, I get comfortable.
The mic would go in front of the speaker.
I get comfortable and I start walking around. And I would take one step to the right and go, and I would be like, fuck. Then right back into the hole. And then tell another one, get comfortable, walk forward a step. And then just,
was it Bailey's speakers?
Yeah, I think
they
so.
They did the same thing at the other show.
Yeah.
They got to put the fucking speakers in front of the
I don't know how.
mic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's when the mic goes in front of a speaker.
Yeah,
it's,
they have to, like, point
feedback.
them out. Yeah. It's
they just need to put them in front.
Or even just do like more testing, because at Art House it's like you just gotta like point it a specific direction and it like won't happen. But
I completely forgot about Art House.
Art House.
How's that going? Like I've been there in 4 months.
Yeah, I haven't been to Art House in forever.
I am in the Art House producer group chat.
Yeah, me too.
Art House producers and Chris.
Did you see how the way they took me off the flyer was fucked up? Have you seen that?
It's like great.
It's here. I'll show
it. Mo Goldstein is the greatest at the fucking posters.
Yeah, he is good at the posters.
He just makes memes.
But
he'll be mewing in the fucking meme.
Yeah.
It's his jawline, dude.
Here, I gotta pull it up because it's fucked up the way they did it. They like so it's like clearly there's like one name, it's Mo, Greg in the middle, and then it was my name. And they like cut my name out and then didn't recenter the other ones. And when they cut it out, they used like a different shade of yellow to cover it. It's fucked up. It makes me feel bad every time I see it. Yeah.
You're the comedy bad boy Baltimore, besides Greg.
Is that my reputation right now?
No, I'd say Greg.
I haven't even really done
Greg gets comedy bad boy of Baltimore.
I think it's just because my hat is backwards, probably.
Yeah. Or the grill.
The grill too. Or what else? That time I was racist in the green room.
The FUBU.
No, the FUBU.
Oh, it was another time.
It's a different time. FUBU was only to Kyrie. That was not
the
nice.
funniest thing in the world.
I was like,
Kyrie, do you think this is racist?
I know. I asked like 4 people. They were like, no, don't tell him that. And I was like, no, I'm going to do it.
Don't say that to him.
It's like, nah,
I don't think it's funny.
He will think it's funny. And then I told him.
Do you want to say this? We're far enough in. Nobody's watching.
Yeah.
You got to... He had a joke. He's like, FUBU, what's that, monkey business?
Yeah. Well, no, the setup was like, it's smarter than that.
A monkey salesman or something?
Yeah. It's like I feel bad for anybody who's like trying to make legitimate business out of selling monkeys, because like a monkey business gets a really bad rap, right? Everyone's always talking crap about monkey business. You got me thinking, what is monkey business anyway? FUBU?
That's what they just call it.
I know. It has nothing
Kyrie,
to do with
trust me.
Yeah, Kyrie.
If I get him, this will kill.
That was a bad call. Maybe I got Justo on a questionable one kind of recently. I like hit Justo. I was like, Justo, what do you think about like a skit? It's like hood haunted house, and it's just you walk in and it's a gay bar. And they're all like, oh no! And they're like running away.
I don't know, that's good.
Yeah, I think that
really
would be a funny skit. Yeah.
Speaking of black comedian, I had a funny thing happen last night. I was hosting the Port show, and I didn't know a comedian who was on it. And it was Trayvon. It was his name.
Yikes! Yeah.
And there's all these comedians, and I went up to Josh Caderna. I went up to like 3 white comedians. I was like, "Do you know who Trayvon is?" They're like, "No." I was like, "I don't want to walk up to the only black guy here and say, 'Hey, are you Trayvon?'" And then
that's horrible.
I asked everybody. Nobody fucking knew him. You lost your hat? No,
And
nobody knew him. So I ended up walking up to the black guy, and I was like, "Are you Trayvon?" He's like, "Oh yeah, man." I was like, "Of course it is."
Yeah. I knew it.
Josh is like, pfft.
Yeah, that's funny. There's like one of the whitest people that comes to the Port is named Daylon.
Yeah, he was on the show too. I thought he was gonna be black.
Yeah.
I brought him up.
Are you Daylon?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to be Daylon. I'm asking black people in the audience. Are you Daylon? What's his story? Do you know him?
Daylon? I don't know, but he's pretty funny.
I
he's
thought
a fun
his name was
too.
like Drew when I saw him, and then he told me his name's Daylon.
No, yeah, he's I don't know. He's kind of like a quiet guy, but he's a good hang. He
seemed nice.
I see him chuckling off in the corner.
I think he's an old guy. I think like he's been around for years.
Yeah, that's possible. I think he's DC too.
I think he said he was doing Magoobies in like 2014. I think he was in Stavros' one or Shane Gillis's one.
Oh,
I'm gonna get a beer real quick.
You want to grab me one? Here, we'll do like a quick cut. And by that, I mean it's just going to be 30 seconds of dead air. Actually, I'll stay here. What do we got? Here, I'll do a new joke that I thought of. Luke, you'll like this one. Sometimes I tell people I'm a pedophile, right? And they go, "Whoa, Chris, what the hell?" And they don't realize that it's like it's pedo is in like podiatry. Like I'm into feet, right? Because pedo is also feet. So like really, everybody thinks I'm into kids, but I'm really just into feet. Kids' feet.
Where were you doing that?
I was doing that all weekend.
That's good.
Yeah, is that pretty funny?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
A
couple times I tried to tell people that, and I would like get a couple seconds into it, and then people would like walk away, and then I would just be like, "No, I have to finish that one."
Yeah, dude. Yeah. This guy comes up to me in the office, and he was there to get some supplies. He's a field guy. And he's like, you're doing that comedy stuff, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, where can I watch it? I was like, on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Yeah. And he pulls up the video, and he listens to the beginning of my car sales joke, where it's like, car sales is rough. I don't know. And like, I'm watching it, and then he just puts it away. He didn't listen to any punchlines. He didn't hear any laughter. He literally just goes like, yeah.
This guy sucks. Yeah.
Fuck you, Jack.
Yeah. Somebody, I forget his name. Somebody was telling me, like at Martin, we were all like chilling in the trailer, and somebody was like, "Yo, my friend did stand up. Like, here, watch. He has a 7-minute set on YouTube." And he like handed it to me, and I had to just like sit there for 7 minutes and just be like, "Ha ha, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate watching.
My uncle does that all the
Yeah.
time. He'll come up to me and be like, this girl. Let me tell you about this girl. But really, she's just hot. She's not funny at all. And he's like, let me tell you, this gir's killing. Look at her.
He's in like the hot stand-up algorithm.
He came to a competition one time, and Nina was on it, and I love Nina. Didn't do that great.
Yeah.
My uncle's like, everybody sucks except that girl.
Yeah.
Girl with the tits.
Yeah.
Like, she was funny.
That was
like, Uncle Sean, I don't know if you're watching it for the right reasons here, buddy.
I one time at the Manor, I was like with this, like I was hanging out with this girl who's like pretty beautiful girl, right?
She wouldn't happen to be a cat lady,
Yeah,
was she?
no, she did.
She didn't happen to have cat ears on.
No, I'm trying to avoid. But she like went up, and like I did really well. Like I was crushing it.
Hell yeah.
And she went up like right after, and there was just like one guy who was like dying laughing, just obviously just like being a perv. Like he was the only one. Like everybody else was like, haha.
He was in
and
the
he was like, he was like screaming his head off. And we leave, and some guy on the street's like, oh, what'd you guys do? And I was gonna be like, yeah, whatever. And she was like, we're comedians. And like did like that whole thing.
Some guy just died laughing and listen to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Buddy, she's not that funny.
Yeah. No, well, he asked her. He asked after. He was like, "Oh, well, who did better?" And she was like, "I think I did tonight."
I think I did.
I went up. Yeah. I was mad. I was like, "No, you didn't. You did." It was yeah. All right, that's
bad, Mr. Kitty.
We're gonna ban that from the podcast.
Talking about cat affiliated.
Yeah, we
things.
can't talk about. Yeah, no more.
Did you? How was Lake George? Are they watching now?
Yeah. Shout out Brooke.
Is she gonna watch?
She is watching.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, did you put out the love fire between her and her 40-year-old?
Wait, what was that?
Oh, is that who I'm thinking of, or is that a different person?
Oh, come on, man.
We'll cut that
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. You know, that's why we talked about it before.
No, I know.
The funniest skit ever.
That was weeks ago, by the way. Brooke, before.
Yeah. I got a new bag.
You know, Luke, I think this is like a off-limits topic from now on. I regretted it when I said it on that episode, and
episode killed.
Off-limits. That wasn't. That is the episode.
That's the one
everybody
all
said
your
they
friends
liked.
watched.
Yeah.
Nice.
She told me, like, I'm listening to your podcast. I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
So, but
Turn it off.
yeah, stop listening. Brooke, turn it off.
I feel so bad for my sister. She watched it one time.
Yeah.
There was one episode where I just started talking about like a joke about my sister being fat.
Yeah, that's funny.
My sister's not fat,
Mm-hmm.
but she must have got bullied in high school or something. She's really
Well,
stuck
girls,
on it.
you could call any girl fat, and they'll believe you.
Yes,
They'll be like, am I really?
Yeah, every girl thinks they're fat.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I was like, just don't put it on. Jen.
Yeah,
You don't
just
need
don't
to
listen to that. It's either gonna be that or like 10 minutes of jacking off talk. We barely talk about jacking off. I guess if it's just me and you, then
I got I think you know the story.
What happened?
I got a new story.
New story.
Did I tell you the one about
It's
Greg?
the perfect time for it.
I think
what happened.
when we were all talking with Greg.
What happened?
I don't think you were there. I definitely told you about it, but we were talking about like times we got caught jerking off, and we all give our examples of like whatever happened. And Greg said, "Yeah, whenever I'm doing it, I'm usually thinking about having sex with a woman." And we're like, "Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit!"
Wait, I think
No way.
He's been like somebody's been doing that on stage.
Me?
You have? Yeah.
I killed last night.
Yeah, that did well.
I got a nice sound effect for it.
Yeah, that is good.
There was a couple of young guys at Wits last night. I was killing with that stuff.
Oh,
They're like, "I
are
jerk
people
off
starting?
too."
Are there new guys now?
No, it just happened to
Okay.
be like 5, 6 young guys with all their sweet young babes.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. They're the gym bros, right? They're
Have
not.
they been
They're
going
not
to the
like
show?
strong, but they.
I'm actually bigger than all of them. But
Yeah,
like,
I am bigger than all, but they all work at the gym I go to.
Really?
Yeah, so they
Nice.
they like to go on Tuesdays, and it's always kind of I don't know.
That was funny. You talking to Umar that you guys were both at the gym. You looked at each other, then didn't talk to each other.
Well, I don't know what to do. He's just like because if I walk up to him, it's like I'm sucking up to some like comedian who's way above me. You know what I mean? I don't want to walk up every day and be like, "Hey, Umar, how's the workout?"
I see him so often in public, and I never want to talk to him.
Well,
him and Karen.
He's just out. I think he lives a fun life. He just walks around. Yeah. I gotta start walking around more. I realize that that's like a thing people do in cities is they like go and they walk around and they you know.
I just stay in my bed.
Yeah.
I get ready for comedy. That's all I do.
Yeah, exactly. I take a nap.
I get home. I jerk off. I go tell some jokes. Another day in the books.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. I did Church of Satire Friday.
Yeah.
Tom Nutty and Friends.
Oh, how was that? You
Insane.
headlined, right? Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, I was one of the headliners.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a headliner October 26th.
Hell yeah. Where?
What's it called? Fucking.
Sounds sick.
What's the Monday room that Barrel House hosts? Is it Barrel House?
Riverside.
Riverside. Yeah. So they're throwing a show. They're throwing like a real show in Riverside.
Oh, that's
and Nick DiCarlo hit me up. And he was like, I'm going to be hosting, and then you, Bam, Bill Monahan, and he named like 4 people, and he's like, you guys are all headlining. Let's go. I'm a headliner, so that'll be good. Bill. Yeah.
Oh, but I did that show Friday, sold out. It was awesome. Met Justin Schlegel from 98 Rock. He was a headliner as well.
Yeah.
We were both headliners.
Yeah.
Me and the 98 Rock guy.
Love being a headliner. We're moving up. We're both headliners now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and Justin are both headliners.
Yeah, that is good.
He was cool. He's like a radio guy though.
Yeah.
Dan Soder.
He's the radio guy.
He's a radio guy, so he can't have any dead air. Like, anytime the green room got silent, he's got a story. He starts talking the whole time.
Yeah.
And he had this, I showed him the video of my buddy knocking over the Jenga tower. He was dying.
He was
dying. It was so, because he had a story about a guy with like a fucking totem pole.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got a buddy.
Yeah.
And I got a video.
Pulled up the vid.
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be cool if you talked about that on the radio.
Yeah. If you talked about Colton on the fucking
legend. Yeah.
I would love that. It was really funny because I brought that up.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how this one girl told him that she was fucking this guy. His dick was so big, like, it wasn't even like a thought of penetrating.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a thought.
Option.
It literally just, not happening. And he went through the whole story. I could have chimed in earlier, but I waited back.
Yeah. It stayed in the pocket.
I waited back. And
tire him out.
I was like, I got a buddy with a 12-inch penis, and he does some really funny things with it. It's really funny. And he's like, what funny things can you do with a 12-inch penis? Yeah. I was like, knock over a Jenga tower. Big laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm killing.
Yeah, that's
and I was
good.
like, you know what? I got a video of it. And it took me like 10 minutes to find the video. And he lost all steam.
That's the worst.
He lost all steam. Saw the video. The video's edited with a bass drop. It's very funny.
Yeah, it is cool.
And he knelt down and he's like, Luke, I want to just tell you that had all the potential to not be funny, and it lived up to all the hype. He's like, I'm very proud of what you've done today.
Nice.
Like,
well done.
I said, thank you.
Yeah. Where was it? Oh, that was at church.
It was at Church of Satire.
There's a green room in Church of Satire?
The green room's 3 times the size of the club.
Really?
We were playing wiffle ball back there.
Yeah, that's fun. That's really fun.
Yeah, I met Greg Giraldo Jr.
Who's that?
He was on the show. He was one of the headliners.
I don't know who that is.
Greg Giraldo was a famous roast comic back in the day, and he died in 2010.
What?
But I met his son, Greg Giraldo Jr.
Oh, Junior. Okay.
I thought it was just a coincidence. And he's like, no, that was my dad.
That's crazy.
Like,
yeah.
He was cool as shit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Apparently him and Pennington got fucked up in New York one time. He's like, you're a Baltimore guy? He's like, do you know Matt? And I was like, Hurley? He's like, no, Pennington. I was like, well, he rips people off on pizza, actually.
Yeah, he fucks people
over. He actually fucks people on pizza.
Yeah,
that was the day after.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was funny as shit.
Yeah. Okay.
He had some STD stuff that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Him just fucking.
I got to bring back I had some good STD stuff.
He had a funny porn joke, too. He killed me.
Dirty guy, then.
Dirty guy.
Yeah,
Dirty.
Yeah, okay.
Rapscallion.
Yeah.
Dude, he was doing the gauntlet. He got there like the day before and just waited around town the whole day. Like, he doesn't have a car. He's from Manhattan.
No car, no hotel.
And we're like, what are you doing after this? He's like, I got to hitch a ride to Harrisburg to catch my Greyhound bus back to New York. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's crazy.
I hope you find someone. Yeah.
He had a joke. We're like, what's your plan? He's like, well, to be honest, I'm going to do a joke about going back to Harrisburg. I'm going to try to get somebody in the audience to give me a ride.
Yeah.
He's like, I do it all the time. I was like, oh my God.
So I need a ride to Harrisburg.
Yeah, he literally said that.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
so
Jesus,
funny.
dude.
Yeah.
He's like, anybody going west?
How far is Harrisburg from
It's an
there?
hour. The opposite
Holy
way from
shit,
me.
yeah,
It's
okay.
an hour the opposite way from Baltimore.
So it worked out for him. Or,
No, he's probably homeless.
yeah, he probably is stuck in wherever wherever the
Yeah,
fuck
he's
Church of
probably
Satire
still
is.
fucking walking.
Yeah,
That was cool. We got to get him on the pod sometime.
Wow.
Big Greg Giraldo.
For sure. Geraldo Rivera Jr. Geraldo.
I don't even know Greg Giraldo. You're the
Leonardo
fourth person
Gerardo.
I've told about this. They're like, who's Greg Giraldo? I'm like, God.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Just
he's
kidding.
the man.
Shout out Greg.
Your dad's
Shout out
sick.
Leonardo Geraldo.
It's Greg
Third.
Giraldo.
Greg Geraldo.
He roasted Charlie Sheen.
Really?
the man, yeah.
Okay. I could roast Charlie Sheen right now.
What you kind of look like Charlie Sheen now that I'm thinking about it. maybe Charlie Sheen is just the apex you.
I think when I wear hats, I look like other people. This hat specifically. Yeah. I was wearing this hat. Somebody said I looked like Adam Sandler,
Really?
which was a good compliment, but also annoying.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think
You're
so
giving me
either.
big Charlie Sheen vibes now.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I'm hanging out with the new Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen.
you better hope
Yeah.
not.
Greg's the
Didn't
new
he-
fucking Doug Stanhope.
Didn't Charlie Sheen did some not so cool stuff, right?
Nah,
He
but he did it with style. He's cool as shit.
True. He was like a pedophile
He's
with
somewhat of
enough
a pedophile.
swag for it not to count.
He struts.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Nah, he was like the biggest Hollywood guy, and then he just like dived into drugs and defended doing drugs. It's like most
that's
people are
cool.
like, I'm going to rehab. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Party.
Oh, he has some really fun quote that's like in rap songs, right?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah.
How we doing?
We're 40.
40?
Quick 40.
Yeah, we could crush another 20. We got to figure
yeah.
out what are you doing tonight? Are you on the port?
Nah, they only had 2 shows this week for the email list.
Yeah.
So I hosted yesterday.
That looked like a big show.
Mo's hosted Max's.
I know. I was thinking about doing that.
The Elite mic.
Yeah, the Elite Open mic.
It's a fucking oxymoron right there.
Yeah, it's really
Name opposites.
Yeah. That whole place.
Max's mic and the Elite mic.
Yeah, that's a fun place though. I like it. That's a good like hang every time.
Yeah.
So Nottingham's is tonight then too, right?
Nottingham, yeah. If you were so inclined, a person could do Max's then Nottingham's.
Yeah.
But you have to work.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh.
I told Brock I like was planning on doing tonight, but he like made it really optional. He was like, you could come in if you wanted the hours. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that this morning. And then tonight I was like right before I came here, I was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, you know.
So
What? Tell you want to hit mics tonight?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, fuck yeah.
No, I'm pumped. I gotta get back into comedy again
Yeah.
for the 18th time this
Somebody's
summer.
talking smack on you. They're like, I don't know if he goes out that much. I was like,
Who's this?
I can't say.
Who's talking? Is it just you?
I don't care. It was Chris Spann.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Chris Spann. What the fuck,
I
Chris
know.
Spann?
And I was like, yeah.
I don't know if he goes out that much.
I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think he he doesn't do like 10 mics a week. He doesn't do 10 spots a week. And Chris is like, I was like, yeah, he's more of a four spot a week guy. And Chris is like, oh, that's what I am. I would be like, that's what
Yeah.
you
So all right, sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
You fucking.
He was, Chris doesn't like me.
I don't think he likes me either.
I didn't like him originally because he was like a dick to me after I lost the competition. He was like, well, like you didn't do that good. And I was like, thanks.
Yeah,
It was right after the Magoobies
He's,
finals.
I
I fucking crushed.
Yeah, you did do that good. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he came up to me out there. It was me, Bobby, and Chris.
Yeah,
And Chris was like, yeah, you just didn't do that good.
I think he's a
And-
hater.
And he's like, oh, am I a dick for saying that? And Bobby's like, yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I love you, Bobby. I fucking love you, Bobby.
He is a hater. He's
Yes.
like
I think that's just him, though.
Yeah.
I used to hold it again. I think that's just
yeah.
him.
I had a conversation with him one time. I'm not gonna get into what it was, but we just got like way too deep. Like I sat down and was like, "Hi, what's your name?" He's like, "Oh, I'm Chris Spann." I'm like, "Oh, I'm Chris Randolph." And it was immediately like we just got into like some
He's just like, I'm way better than this guy.
some seriously dark
Chris.
stuff, and like I was like having to be like I was like, oh, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Like, it was one of those conversations. But I thought that it was going to be a bonding moment, but it, like, towards the end of it, it was awkward because it was, like, getting to the point where it's like, what's going on? Like, why are you telling me this? Like, and then, like, I probably asked a couple questions that were too far, and then it just was, like, a weird thing.
Yeah.
But,
he drove me home one time.
Was it fun?
Oh, yeah. Partying.
Well, I got a couple offers to do. Back when Nick Oka was running Bottle Rocket, I, like, would get, like, I don't know why. It just, like, it was, like, a bunch of times where they would ask me last minute, and I, like, legitimately couldn't do it. Like, I would love to do that show. But now that they're all gone, I feel like I have no hope.
I've never done one. I did one at the Bark Social, and like 10 people shows sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They were
good shows. They just sold out last Friday.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. It looks sick. I really want to do that. But, oh well. We need more shows in Baltimore. There's not enough. There's nothing going on. All the fucking shows are size queen drag hour. Yeah. Bitch ass comedy.
We gotta take over.
Bitch ass
There's big news brewing about a competing Baltimore comedy festival.
Satara,
keep your fucking eyes out.
If you're listening, come on. I don't know, dude.
No, she's not part of Size Queen anymore.
I really like Satara. Oh, she isn't? No, she runs it. She's the only one running it. She's the only one there.
No, that's Noelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Satara's running something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I did her podcast.
I heard about that.
Did you hear about that?
I like Satara.
Oh my God, I like it
every
too.
once in a while, Satara will hit me with so I feel like I like her, right? We're good friends.
She'll hit you with the white card.
She sees me perform all the time. New jokes, like most of the time. And then I'll walk up to her and I'll be like, "Oh, are you producing a show? Like, let me get 10 minutes." Just like joking. Like, we're like close enough to where I can joke around like that. It'll maybe work. And she's like, she'll hit me with like, "Do you even have 10 minutes?" It's like, don't make me, Satara. You don't want to hear what I'm thinking right now. You don't want to hear.
Yeah, what happened to her?
She listens though. Shout out Satara.
I love Satara.
We're
the funniest thing happened. Me and Greg did her podcast Friday last Thursday or Wednesday. I don't remember. But after the pod, we did it at Penny Black's. It was on voice recorder. Not the best pod. I'm not gonna lie, Satara. You can try harder. But it was like we had 2 hours to kill before the show at the port. So I was like, let's go back to my house and hang out.
Yeah.
Me, Greg, and Satara. Not just me and Satara. That'd be
weird, let's go back to my house.
That'd be weird, dude.
And we don't talk about stuff like that on the podcast anymore.
Nuts. Yeah, we don't talk about
that's the old pod.
She was being a real kitten.
But anyway, a cat girl.
Yeah, get a little meowy on me.
Can I live there for... You mind if I move in immediately? Just kidding. I don't know who that's about.
No. Anyway, we walk in. For those that don't watch the pod regular, Satara is a black woman, and we often talk about racial stuff. Yeah. And she drove with me. Greg went the other way. Or drove separately. Me and Satara walking in. My roommate Jake is watching a World War II documentary, and right when we walked in, they're like, "The Nazis, the biggest army in the world, like the strongest, most devastating,
the coolest guys ever."
It's like the flag and the fucking stuff. And she walks in, she's like, "Wow!" I was like, "No,
that's really."
There's obviously something else happening.
The Nazis kind of fuck with black people.
She's like, exactly what I thought white kids would be watching. But there was no lead up. It was just straight like Hitler, geniusly invaded.
Yeah, the best guy ever.
Absolute stellar thinking. Invades Poland. He got him.
Good ideas that we can't say in front of our black friends.
That was right when she walked in. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is not good PR for me.
It sucks for her, but Satara is one of the funniest people to say like offhanded stuff too.
Yes, it's hilarious. The hammer was very funny.
What was the hammer?
When you were in the green room with the hammer.
Oh, yes. Yeah. When I was being Crash Rampage. Just fucked up.
Yeah. It's like, no, Satara, even if he didn't have the hammer, he should could still.
Yeah.
Don't be worried.
I'm a threat regardless, Satara. I don't need a hair in my head to be a threat to you.
I remember asking. Me and Nina were talking about women comedians. Like, why? I was like, why do you think no women are in like the Baltimore scene? And she's like, it's not very accommodating to women. Yeah. And then you were in the green room with the hammer. I'm just looking at the hammer around. I was like, I understand what Nina's talking about. Yeah. Women don't want to be around Crash Randy.
Yeah. Nina names me by name. She's like, well, guys like Chris Randolph and you.
And she's like, well, specifically you. Specifically the way you act.
I feel like it's I don't think it's not accommodating to women.
Messing around.
It's just like what happens is like a girl will come along, they'll fuck Greg, and then they quit. You know what I mean? That's what happened. A girl will like show up, immediately fuck too many people, and then have to quit. That's like kind of how it goes. And it's unfortunate.
Greg is the comedy bad boy.
Yeah, he is. He is the bad boy.
A woman shows up, she fucks Greg.
But think about how many times that's happened. Is like a girl. A girl will start doing comedy. And then like fuck too many people and then have to quit because it's just like ridiculous at a certain point.
Maybe that's how just the Baltimore boys roll.
That is how we roll. We go fuck her in the back of the bus and put our nose on phone at dust.
3-6 Mummy. Wild on tour.
But like Nina,
at the mics.
That's why Nina and Satara are still around because they didn't get like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they didn't turn into that immediately.
Yeah, definitely not. No.
Yeah, neither of them have fucked Greg.
Whoa.
Neither of those girls have fucked Greg.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah, that's very funny. Dude, I hate the way Greg talks to women. Have you seen it?
It bothers me.
Yeah.
It truly bothers me.
He's the girl whisperer.
Yes.
I hate a girl whisperer.
Yeah. I feel like Greg's an I love you guy. We talked about that.
But like a serious, you can't be.
No, I fucking love you.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. I actually like really like you. You could come with them.
I know we're at Art House right now.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Well, right? Somebody's got to do the math on what's happening here, and I'll be the guy to say it. A woman
comedian will come to Baltimore. She'll fuck Greg, and then they quit.
Yeah, because they'll be like, then they walk around a little bit. They're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have fucked Greg.
God damn, this guy in the daylight.
They're like, oh, maybe Art House isn't the be all end all of Baltimore comedy.
Yeah, you're moving up to the bottom. That's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, we don't. Let's not name names. The what's it called? That looks like a good candle you got there. Change the subject real quick.
Fuck that candle.
Yeah. Did some good. What did I do this weekend? Not really much. I got some good wings. Have you ever had wings that are like burnt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hoops. You know
like
those? You don't like that?
I like fried wings.
Yeah, those are
I'm
good.
not a big grill.
Well, they fry them and then they char them, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I like. I think you ever had something bad once and then you just never like it again?
Yeah.
It's like the first time you do something. The first time I had grilled wings was Matt Miller's.
Okay.
Capital King.
Yeah.
Capital K King.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he burnt the fuck out of them. I was like, I hate you. I hate these wings.
Does suck. Yeah.
I tried when I was 19 or 20. I was on keto. Lost like 50 pounds.
Nice. Well done.
All the pussy.
Yeah.
And
was that when you were the prom king?
I made Okay. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was the last pod you were talking about prom king. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about bringing that back.
Why you didn't drop the pod today?
I'm dropping it tomorrow. I forgot.
Okay, you are dropping it tomorrow?
Labor Day Monday fucked me up.
Yeah, we got to make sure to stay on a weekly thing. We have listeners.
I know. I agree.
Yeah. People are telling me, they're like, Chris, you got to keep this podcast going.
Yeah.
It's going to work.
Yes. Absolutely.
If I keep doing stuff like that.
I know.
People love when I burp into the mic. People like when you talk about burnt wings.
Dude, I got I have air conditioned seats. Big fan of them. I talk about them some.
Very nice.
I farted into them the other day.
Oh.
ooh,
bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
It immediately sends it to your nose.
Yeah, it chills.
It's like butthole to nose.
Yeah,
I was in the drive-through to fucking McDonald's. I was like, I can't open the window with this going on.
Blowing into the, give me a second.
I was like, this is the faddest thing I've ever done.
You're telling the
like, I just
drive-through
farted
person
into
to
my
give you a second.
Gotta let air out in there.
You open the opposite window, and it's like just.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
That sounds intense.
It was
sounds
intense.
like a lot.
Because it's like, you think like, you can, like, if I farted this couch right now, we probably wouldn't smell it for a little bit.
Go
it soaks in.
Yeah,
when you fart in air-conditioned seats,
it blows
it's
right back
so
out.
fast.
Even like a heated seat, the seat's just like getting hot. It's not blowing air.
Oh, nice and muddy.
Yeah, it's mud.
Fucking in the swamp.
Yeah. I've been having real bad swamp ass. And it's getting colder too. I don't know what's happening.
I've been good lately.
Yeah, you have?
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever use like baby powder? Have you ever gotten into that?
No.
Yeah.
But my roommate just told me he went to baby powder his balls the other day.
Yeah, a lot of people
and
do that.
use the foot deodorizer thing instead. It burned
what?
his nuts.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like powder you put in your
use
shoes.
like
or
athlete's
something.
foot medication.
Yeah,
on his
it's one of those
nuts.
balls.
Getting athlete's
Nice.
dick.
Yeah.
Greg's
He's
about to get
somewhat of a
athlete's
competitor.
dick right now. Yeah.
Woman fucks Greg.
These poor girls. This is not accommodating to women.
we gotta send Greg to San Francisco, see if he can change stuff.
Yeah. Greg get shit's done, dude. Yeah.
Oh, the king.
Yeah, Greg is the man. Now that he's like out of the port, I'm willing to say, and he hasn't done any gay shit to me recently.
I'll be honest. Like he recently just got really funny, and
Really?
then immediately got banned from the port.
Yeah. Yes.
He's been like killing it.
Yeah.
But then now he's a killer.
Yeah. But he's banned from
Yeah, now he's
everywhere.
banned.
Yeah, he's blacklisted.
Thank God I got the Louis J. Gomez from him. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that.
That's so
So our
good,
buddy
dude.
Greg was booked to host Louis J. Gomez,
Mhm.
and then he got fired from the place that was booking it.
Yeah.
And then I swooped in, and I was thinking out of my head, be like, "Am I a dickhead here?" But I was
Yeah.
thinking like, I'm gonna explain this to Louis and be like, I don't know. I put it in
You
terms
do
of,
know.
I
You're
put it in
trying to be polite
I
now.
was like,
Just say it.
my whole
Yeah,
reasoning was like, well, somebody was gonna take it.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking like, man, if I broke up with my girlfriend and then my buddy fucked her, he's like, somebody was gonna fuck her. Somebody was gonna fuck her. Why not me?
Yeah, that does. I
was thinking
immediately, dude, I was immediately a vulture. Matt like told me he's
you
like,
immediately saw.
Yeah.
I told you. You're like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, Matt literally told me, he was like, yeah, he was supposed to host for Louis J. Gomez, and I like didn't even skip a beat. I was like, could I host for Louis J. Gomez?
Yeah.
But
You gotta
fuck
produce
you.
a show.
Yep, Mr. Harm
produce a
City.
show.
Yeah, maybe since it was a bad show.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
gonna ask Matt. I'd be like, that was a pretty bad show, right? I don't know why you giving it to him.
Nah, dude, that's my
Yeah.
girl now. Don't fuck my girl.
What, Louis J. Gomez?
that's my girl.
Well, I'm gonna. What weekend is
Shout out to
that?
Greg.
That's late October.
Yeah, it's October 26th to 29th, I think.
Oh, okay. Because that's when the Riverside show
That's
is.
definitely not my next booked gig.
I'm gonna when
I'm
he's
nothing.
here. I'm gonna try to. Is it really?
Nah, I got a couple don't.
I got
tells.
nothing until late October too. You
Trying
got
to-
a couple don't tells?
Don't tell, buddy.
Really?
Don't tell nobody.
What the fuck's up with that?
Trying to get a couple
I gotta ask-
Magoobies in there.
I think
hopefully.
I think my friend fucking blew it on Don't Tell by getting hit by a car.
I heard about
Yeah.
it. What happened?
You
Yeah.
went to Teddy Coughlin. Went to go get cigarettes and they got busted by a car.
Maybe you shouldn't have called me.
Yeah. It is karma.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Yeah.
But
He did
I
call-
gotta
he
talk
did
to
call me fat
Adam.
a lot,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna-
Do you think Adam Friesman's listening right? Do you think anybody important's listening right now?
I'm just thinking of who's listening, and I'm gonna say no.
You think they
Just
could be?
kidding. You're our lifeblood.
Do you think they could? Whoa. I mean, yeah.
This is probably gonna be the one-
You're all
this is-
important. You're
This
all
is going to be the
important.
one episode where Chris Span watches Cetera Greg.
Yeah. Well, Adam Friesman doesn't listen, right?
No.
Okay. You think Matt Hurley listens?
No.
Okay. Because I completely made that up, dude. Nobody got hit by a fucking car.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, dude. I just wanted to stay at the lake.
I felt felt bad for you,
No.
Adam told me, he's like, yeah, Chris's buddy got hit by a car. I was like, oh, damn. I want to call him, but he's probably in the hospital right now. Motherfucker.
No, yeah, nobody got hit by a car.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, it was a really funny lie.
You're like Matt Pennington.
Yeah. I was when I made that up, I was laughing so hard. I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody that he got hit by a car.
Dude, now you're gonna get hit by a car.
Yeah, I should have just said I'm not gonna make it, but I was like, I like had like a tall boy twisted tea, and I was like, what if I just say someone got nailed by a car? And then I got back, and I like had to like I didn't think about it after that. I had to like I saw Adam at the port as I was walking up, so I had to think of like what happened as I was like walking up. And I was like, yeah, dude, he just got a concussion. It's pretty bad. He's all right, though.
Oh, damn. You kept going with it?
Well, I couldn't.
You're digging deeper?
He was like asking about it. So I'm like, you know what I mean?
Concerned.
Yeah, of course he was. It's a terrible thing to happen. Yeah. But I didn't want to like. I was trying to be creative. I was trying to be funny to my friends and creative.
That's funny.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I thought it was your one buddy that got beat up by the gang or the girl,
gay
the
Teddy.
gang, then the girl.
Yeah,
I was like, that guy's always getting hit. It was probably him.
I forgot about that. That he got home.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? He got back from. Yeah, they tried to beat him up again.
Talk to those people again.
Yeah.
I told him to call the police.
Yeah. All right, for the podcast. Oh, are you thinking of? All right, I'll tell you in the podcast.
Yeah,
but like so Teddy Corper, you know him, he got like jumped. So like he got the shit beat out of him. He got like his head like stomped. Like he was asleep on the pavement for a half an hour, lost. Wakes up to like a phone call from his friend and gets back to like their apartment. And I guess earlier in the night, this kid's boyfriend tried to like grab his penis. So he walks in and he immediately tells the kid, he's like, yo, by the way, your girlfriend tried to like grab my penis earlier, just so you know. I don't want this.
You
like,
said he, not she.
She tried to grab his penis.
He said
she like tried to grab his penis at the bar, like on some like horny shit. And this girl like has a boyfriend.
So like a little kitty.
Yeah. So she. That's not funny. That's not funny.
That's funny.
But she
was acting a cat.
The kid whose girlfriend it was immediately like, so this kid's face is like purple, bleeding, busted lip. He's like, he looks already beat up. He's like, he's trying to like do the right thing by telling this kid that his girlfriend is being a slut.
Yeah,
and he immediately just like tries to punch Teddy in the face when he's already beat up.
He just got jumped. Yeah, he's literally about to die. He goes home and his friends start beating him up.
Yeah, it's the funniest night of all time. He just,
that kid still had a smile on his face when he was telling it. Mm-hmm. He's a happy guy. I was like, you gotta get a little anger in there, buddy.
God bless Teddy Corper.
Damn,
what a great guy.
Yeah, I like him.
That's a wild story. He painted his nails. You like him?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Was he one of the guys?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck.
Yeah, the kind of fruity guy, does funny dances. Yeah.
Funny dances.
Have you seen him dance?
No.
Can we put a video of him dancing as the intro?
Yes.
It's legitimately like one of the funniest things.
Yeah, send me the video.
Sweet. Okay. All right, I'll shoot that over to you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I think we're good, brother. That's an hour right there. That was a good pod.
Cheers. I'm glad I saved the big lie for the
really? That's extreme. I swear to God, I was like, I should call him. Like, man, is this buddy about to die? Because Adam texted me like concerned, like, yo, you hear about Chris?
You can't tell people.
I swear to God,
I'll never get a don't tell spot again.
I'm concerned.
I'll never get a don't tell spot again.
Chris is gonna be really sad.
Yeah,
his buddy's about to die. This sucks.
No,
Chris is just drinking through his teeth, dying loud. He's like, I got these dumbasses.
I deeply regret it because it's like I usually like I like lying when it's funny, but then like that one like had a serious impact, and I like it. That's a pretty serious one.
That's funny.
You know, it's all right. I'll ask him for a don't. I'll tell him after. Like, I'll do really well.
Do a don't tell. Then be like, you remember that one time?
Yes. Oh, I'll do it on stage. I'll tell him on stage. I'll be like, dude, can I please? I'm sorry about what happened with my friend. Can I do a rain check? Can I get another don't tell spot? And then like the first thing I say on stage, be like, yo, I played this guy for a fool.
Yeah, call him a dumbass. We bought it, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I said my friend was going to get cigarettes. I had cigarettes in my hand when I said that. I already had cigarettes.
I already had cigarettes, Adam.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's funny.
All
All
right.
right. Good pod. All right,
Cheers.
I'm going to test
Shout out
this.
everyone I already... what is that?
So these are like music.
Oh, we have a little soundboard.
Yeah, they used to be the intro to Matt Hurley's pod.
Okay.
All right, I'm just testing it out.
What's playing right now?
It's like...
Okay, just like some elevator.
It's fucking
All right,
dumb.
cool.
It's
We can
great.
have credits roll.
It's Mo Goldstein walk around music. It goes on in Mo's head. All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.